Hello and welcome back to Create and Conquer. I hope you're all doing good. I am doing fine. So today what I want to do is get a little production going on my, well, at least my wheat, so I can feed these because I'm drastically running out. But round here is not really any place for a farm, is it? Let's face it, guys, we are in the middle of an island. In the middle of nowhere. Of where we're probably going to put a dock down there. But let's go and find somewhere. And I am thinking, what about this area I cleared out earlier? I think it makes a good little area for a farm. So put this line here pretty central. I didn't measure it, guys, I just went for it. I want a kind of windmill area up here. And I want the farms round about here. Now, do I have a shovel? Yes, I have a shovel, people. I have a shovel. So I'm thinking probably some kind of pathway here. And then along these edges here, I'm going to leave a gap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is where the water will reach. Then there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then end of right about there. And we can probably do it on the other side as well. So miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then path end right about here. So I was thinking of sleeping first, but I'm thinking of doing, because I've done the, I can't even think of what it's called. I've done the basic one. I have done the one with the big machine bar thing. I can't even remember what it's called, guys. I've got brain freeze. Honest to God, I've got brain freeze. So I'm thinking this time of doing one with a minecart. So 4 across there. Let's bring this. Just bear with me, people. I'm thinking down here. Now, it's not going to be very big to start with, but I do want to get the basics done with you. Right, now I've got myself 4 water buckets in my backpack. And I'm just going to make myself an infinite water source right about here. So 1 in there and 1 in there. Now if I do the water in here, we can fill it up with a slab. So we get the water going all the way along here. Slab over the top of it, which I don't have at the minute. Do excuse me. And then we're going to go 4 there. That sort of thing. And then I want my contraption here. Now I'm wondering if I can waterlog them with stairs and it'll still work. Hold up, peeps, hold up. So I've got some nice maple stairs here. And I'm hoping that's going to work. Then I want to come down here. And I want to set up my minecart down here. I do have my tracks. I do have my minecart. And I did have my levers somewhere. There's a couple of levers there. I'll start off with that there. Then we'll get our other tracks. And then I want to come down here. And when that hits the other end, obviously it's going to bound off. I know, people, I don't know what I'm doing myself, honestly. So if I can put that dirt back put this on here. Now I can put a bit of carpet or something over there to hide that, but that will be our toggle switch on and off for our minecart. It will be on there and it can go. Obviously it needs more redstone, people. It needs more redstone, but bear with me. Let's go and just pick that back up. Thank you. We are going to need to make a bit of room. And I want to turn this into a contraption. So I've got my minecart assembler. I'm probably not going to need that one. So this could go there. Does that still work? Yes, it does. Minecart in there. Then take ourselves the andesite casing. I have not done. Excuse the key clanks, people. Excuse the key clanks. But I have not done my harvesters yet, and we're going to do them together. So if we get the mechanical harvesters, and that is going to take andesite alloy, iron sheets, and andesite casing. So we're going to move them onto here. That'll give us 16. We want 8 for this side. So I'm going to grab them. I'm going to head on over. And we are going to do it with the andesite casing there. And then I'm going to bring it along to here. So that'll cover 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I got any other blocks? Let's just attach the dirt block for now. I know, people, I know, but I'm going to attach a dirt block because that's what I've got in my inventory. So that one there, because if I come on the wrong side, no, I'm alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then I want to put these on there. Those on there. We need to stick them together with my super glue. So if I can stick all this together, and then I can stick these together like so. Why? Right, okay, so we'll go from there, because obviously it's not long enough. And then we're going to stick that onto there so they attach. I'm just going to move that for the time being. Let's do that. Right, so these aren't attached. Hold up. So why are these not attached? So there, 2 there, and 2 there. And then let's attach them to that. That should work. Now lift everything up. Oh, bloody hell, guys, I've glued the ground. I don't want to be gluing the ground. That minecart is not actually going yet because it needs a block behind it. Can we give it a little push? No, we can't give it a little push. It looks like we're going to have to possibly do something a bit more with it. But I do want to use the minecart. Bear with me. Let me see what I can do. Now, what we've got here is something that should work. I pulled it out a little bit more. And what I could do is potentially drop this land for a bit of elevation and get the minecart coming down and going along, if you know what I mean. Right, so time to attach that. we're going to attach that one there. I hope it's going to work. I'm going to glue that on like that. I'm going to take my chests, and I'm also going to put these on. So there and there. And then we're going to go there. Oops. And there. We also need to glue these on. So I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to attach that to there. We're going to attach these chests like so. And then make sure that is locked to rotation. Oh guys, it's looking good. It's looking good. And now what I'm going to do is grab this, crouch, and pick up my contraption. Now I want to move this. You need to move that, people. You need to move that. I am now going to take my dirt. I can pretty this up and make it bigger, but I am going to do that in my time. And now we're just going to test it out. Put it down, and off it goes. Guys, it's working. It's actually working, but I don't know where the stuff is going to go. Could I put that? Probably not. Let's see. Right, so I need that. I'm going to need a chest to put them in. Oh, well, I've not got one. Hold up, people. I'll just do it right here, right now. Avoid all the waiting. Right, crafting table. Let's get a chest up. I only made enough for the contraption. I know, people. But not to worry. Right, so we've got the chests. Let's take that out. Let's not use the shovel to dig dirt, because we don't do that around here, peeps. Let's put 2 chests in. Do that. Oh! Let's have a look. Oh, friends, it's working. And that is working well. And you can make this bigger just by adding bits of rail and your farmland, and don't forget your water. But that's working really well for me. Friends, I did a thing all on my own. Wow, I'm so pleased. Hit like. And the good thing about this system is you can stay around here and go AFK, and then when you're finished, you can do that. And then it'll stop. So there's no lag, and it runs pretty smoothly. I think the next stop, people, is the windmill, right over there. So for our windmill, I've come up with something like this. I've used cobblestone in my chipped thingamabob workbench, and I've taken eroded cobble, and then maybe something like this for the outsides. Now I'm going to take this up by 5, so there's 1 already. This is 2. I am going to put other variants in it, people. I just want to get this done to start with. So that'll be 3. Four and 5. So if we can go up something like that. And then I want to come in 1. So it's going to be, I'll just use that for now because I've not got much of this at the moment. I've got to make some more. So then I'm going to come up 1 and then go Another 5, possibly. Ouch. And then the same. And then I want to come in one more, because it is quite a big structure. Maybe 4 for that one. I know I've just done a whole line that I don't need, but I'm going to do this all the way round. So I have something like that. I want to make it look like a type of old building. Not old and run down. But sort of worn down a little bit. And then we can get these going up the sides. Told you guys, I'm not a good builder. And when I say I'm not a good builder, I actually mean I'm not a good builder. Maybe like that? Who knows? Let me sleep, or let me get out of this rain and let me get this finished, and then we can start putting the windmill onto it. Right, well, we're not here for beautification, people. We're here to make a windmill. That is what I've got for the time being. I'm not going to do the roof just yet because I want to have a little bit of a think of how I want to do it. But we are going to build up with some dirt, and we're going to get this windmill in. Look, I'm proud of it, okay? I'm proud of it. It's all that matters. Right, so I want to do a little bit of somewhere for me to stand for the time being. And we want to get my windmill bearing from there. And I want to pop it in there. Now, I think that's the right way round. I want this out twice. Once will do, once will do. I'm not using the axe, guys, because I keep having to change things out of my inventory bar. Right, so we have that. And I am thinking, if the windmill blades go on here, no, I was right in the first place. Let's put that back on there. And I want to get my windmill blades. So I've got 24, which is 6 per side. And I think this will work this way. Or do I have to put the windmill bearing here? I have to put it here, don't I? Bear with me. So windmill bearing there. Central thing there. And then we can get these blades on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you can reach there. There is 6. So that is for 1. I am going to get the others done. So all I'm doing now is gluing everything together. I've also put some wool on because it looks a little bit thin. And I don't like it thin, people. So let me get all this glued together. And now is for the moment of truth. Excuse the messiness, peeps. I'm a bit of a messy builder. So now we have to hit this. I hope I've got everything. I'm not sure whether I have, though. So let's update the bearing. Oh, people. Oh, people. Let me get myself down. And let's have a little bit of a look. Yeah, it could do with a bit more sails on it. But that's working, friends. That is working. Whippy-ki-yay. Now, I'm going to show you how to attach power. I'm not putting power on it just yet. I want to do a gantry-style tree farm behind it. That is what I want this power for. So let me get rid of this. And then we'll get the bits and bats in. Now, I've pillared up, and what I want to do is take this block off from there. I want to get my shafts, like so. And all we're going to do is attach it till we get to about there. or somewhere about. So let's pull this across. Now, I think we've probably got one more, haven't we? Maybe. Right, let's just get this done, people. So there, and then what I want to do is get a gearbox to attach this one. See, I told you peeps, it gets messy. It gets messy. To attach that to there, and you can see it's working. Now I want to remove all this and get them shafts coming down from here is that, and there it hits straight onto that centre line, and then you can have your power running out of that. I'm probably going to need to speed it up with one of those rotational speed controllers that absolutely did my head in last time. But we'll get it done, friends. We'll get it done. Do you know what? I'm actually quite proud of my windmill. I think it looks pretty good. Needs a few tweaks and a bit of decoration. But you know, all's good in the hood, peeps. It's working. It's working. Anyway, friends, that is all we have time for. I do hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, hit that like button for me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's free to do so, and you might have a bit of fun. You never know. Come and join me. As always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.